Hello and happy Monday. Oh, Monday, Lord, I'm so used to the other show. Happy Thursday. It's a throwback Thursday. And we got all throwback people up here.
I don't see it.
Throwback.
Welcome. We're not.
It should be. On Echo Rhythm TV.
Let's see. Hold on. While we're looking, I see it. It's Throwback Thursday. I found it. So, I am Rashida Lucas.
And I am Dalila Lucas. And we are your favorite Lucas twins.
Happy Thursday. Welcome to our show. Yay! But mic sounds nice. 3. Episode 3. Yes, today is episode 3. It's been going really, really good. I have been having a blast. What about yourself?
I've been having hella fun. Can I say hella?
You can.
I've been having hella fun.
How are you feeling on this Throwback Thursday?
I feel great.
Did you throw it back in there at all today?
Nope.
I mean, not on anybody's son, but like music-wise.
Nope.
Your shirt is like a throwback. It's kind of like vintage.
It is. It's very feathery.
It's very like, stop in the name of love.
All of that. Yes.
That's what it is.
Shout out to Rainbow.
Rainbow in this. No.
Uh-oh.
Yes. Rainbow in this. But we actually have a special guest with us today for episode 3 of your favorite Lucas twins. We have the wonderful, the beautiful, the entrepreneur, the lady beast, the lady boss. I don't know what all title, but she is
Queen.
freaking amazing. She's an author. She's a strategist. She's also a mother. None other than Miss LaTasha Nicole.
Welcome, LaTasha.
Hey, ladies. Hey.
Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for
We
having me.
appreciate you.
No, I'm glad to be here.
Yes.
How are you feeling today?
I am good. I'm really good today. I was dealing with some migraines the other day, so after you come from out of those, you appreciate everything.
Oh,
trust me.
definitely. Because I have vertigo. I've had it since I was little, but wasn't diagnosed until I was 21.
Okay.
So what happens is with the vertigo episodes, so the episode lasts maybe a good 24 hours. So just imagine 24 hours of constant dizziness and spinning.
Ooh.
So after that, there's like 4 or 5 days of severe migraines.
Ooh,
Yeah, those are the.
So it's like the
effects.
aftershock of the.
that's terrible.
Yes.
I'm
It is.
gonna pray for you because that is terrible.
Do you have
What-
vertigo or just? do you
No,
have
I just have
frequent
migraines. So what I do, I have chronic migraines. They're not frequent like they used to be. But what I have is like the day before I get all these crazy symptoms, then I get a full-blown migraine, and then after that, it's like fog for a day. So it's at least a 3 to 4 day event.
What do you take? What medication?
At this point, I'm trying to figure it out again. I was on prescription medication.
What they give you? Imitrex?
Yep, I used to take Imitrex. Excedrin migraine used to work, but I'm immune to it. So my go-to is Sprite and gummy bears.
That works.
That works for me.
So it
Sprite
must
and
be
gummy
the
bears.
sugar.
Let me
It's
take
either
a
the
mental
sugar
note.
or the caffeine, or I don't know, but it's the Sprite and the gummy bears.
It
you,
may be the
do
caffeine.
you vomit with yours?
Sometimes,
I do all
Yeah.
day.
yeah,
Because
sometimes.
with my migraines, Imitrex wasn't strong enough. So first they gave me Plaxil.
I had
which is
Relpax too.
which is for depression. And I was like, I don't like the way this makes me feel. So what I take is Topamax.
I think
Which-
I tried that before too.
So Topamax is the only thing that works.
Okay, good.
Are you?
Thank you.
Is it on like? Is it on paper? Like?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I've been to the doctor. It was so bad that I had to have it on paper for work.
With that migraine, you can't do anything.
I can't drive. That's the thing. So if I'm somewhere and it starts, I have to go because I'm not going to be able to get home.
Exactly.
Now let me ask you this: from a person who has chronic, frequent migraines due to the vertigo, does this get on your nerves when people post on social media or they say, "Oh my goodness, I have a migraine," and they like in the store or at work, and it's like
That's like
you-
impossible.
it's like-
That's not a migraine.
It's
Exactly.
totally
You
impossible. You,
have
just
a
have a
headache.
headache. Or
Yeah.
you just want what's called, it's a diagnosis called attention.
Yeah, for real, because that's impossible. I cannot be anywhere. I'll push it, but when it gets full blown, we're not doing nothing.
Because
Yes.
with a real migraine, ladies and gentlemen, you are too weak to do anything. You don't even want to hear yourself
Anything.
breathe.
You don't even want to look or pick up your phone.
So
How
for
about
me,
that one?
I like to lay on the cold floor
I
in
heard
the dark.
I heard that works.
Try it. I've heard some crazy remedies. Actually, just the other day when I had it, I posted on Facebook asking people what they do, and people do all kind of
Kind of
stuff. I don't
things.
know if it works, but you get so desperate you'll try anything.
So if it works for you, keep doing it.
Yeah,
I feel
Definitely.
it was worse than labor.
I think so. I think it's
I
really
think
the worst
it's worse than
pain
labor, and I
ever.
had Pitocin both times, and it was worse than that. And Pitocin is the liquid hell. So if a migraine is where I would take labor with Pitocin over a migraine.
Yeah,
any day.
migraines are terrible. It's terrible.
Yes.
Right.
So what do you do for a living?
Okay. So since you asked, no.
Take your pen and paper out, ladies and gentlemen. There's a
Pay
list.
attention,
I
ladies.
have an actual job.
Okay.
My job is I work for the Boys and Girls Club of Chicago.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's my job. I work with youth all day, program planning. And then in addition to my job, I have a non-for-profit, which I am the executive director of Pearls and Gems Elite. So I have a non-for-profit for girls ages 9 through 14.
Nice.
And then I also have a publishing company where, as I told you ladies before, I help black women, well, women, but mostly black women, to write books and to tell their stories.
Nice. So Rashida, I would speak for myself when I'm ready to write a book about my life because I think it's very interesting.
I'm sure.
I know who to come to.
Yes, definitely.
Yes, thank you.
Definitely can help you get your story
Hit up
told.
them slide in your DM.
Yes.
It goes down in my DMs. not with dudes, baby. Not with dudes. With business,
I mean,
it
with
goes
dudes, it's
down.
fine too.
But see, all of my business is women centered because I know how to work well with women.
Now, if men do come to you,
Money is green.
And it doesn't have any genital parts.
well,
Money is green.
ladies, pay attention to those who just want to. I understand about some people who want to work with just one specific gender, but if you really want to make it in business, you have to work with everybody, both genders, and all people.
So I'm going to stop you there because I always tell my clients that everybody is not your client. That's something you have to figure out because all money ain't good money.
Correct.
But you can't just limit yourself. If there's a
Exactly.
person who's coming to you that can truly benefit from what you have to offer and they're going to pay your price, hey, let's do it.
Exactly. And then you never know who you run into because they come to you for something and you end up learning or getting something from them. So
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like an even trade. So
Yeah.
you never know.
Relationships make the world go round.
Yes, they
Or
do.
sometimes that business just may turn into pleasure.
Now, see?
Now, I know you have a podcast called She Rules.
Her rules.
Her Rules. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Okay,
Her
her
rules.
rules.
Her Rules. Okay, now, how did you come up with that name and how did you start it?
Okay, so actually Her Rules, I have a series of books that I've written and they're all called Her Rules. So the podcast was a natural transition on that same name. It's really because it's your rules, it's your life, it's your standards. And so what I always speak about is what I know, what women can do, what women can, changes women can make. So we always talk about her and her rules. Make your own rules for your own life, live your own life on your own terms.
I know that's right. I have a rule. Do not text me WYD. It's such a turnoff.
Do not text me GM because I remember a guy text me GM one day and I said General Motors. Why would you text me that?
I do that too.
And he
text GM?
that
No.
means
I'll send a response like that to make you
yes.
think about
He
it.
said that means good morning. This was like 2 years ago. That means good morning. I said, oh well, how come you can just spell it
Yeah,
out?
for real, because that's real short. That's real impersonal. GM.
It's very impersonal.
It's lazy.
You
But
know, are you
am I in a
general
rotation?
manager?
That's what it sounds
It's
like. I'm in a
definitely
rotation.
Oh, come on, rotation.
That's what it
because
sounds like, 'cause
it's
just
easy to
copy
send it-
paste.
It's easy to send that to 5 different
True.
people
Copy
instead of
paste.
typing that, instead of typing out good
Good
morning,
morning.
beautiful to all 5 people.
Yes.
Just
GM.
GM.
No name attached. No nothing. GM.
I don't know if your name is Gerald Mitchell. I don't know.
that won't work for me.
Gerald Mitchell.
General Motors, are you a general manager? Evidently
Like, what
not.
you
'cause
doing?
so
Right, what's
personal.
Are
going
you a
on?
general with the moles? Like, we don't know.
A general for the most, GM. Hello,
That can't
somebody.
do
You might be game banging. And,
You
and I
know.
told you, I sent you a whole great morning, King.
And he said,
GM.
GM. Yeah,
And that's
conversation
when
over.
you get delete. No, you get DC.
Blocked.
Delete contact.
You know, I don't block people.
No, I don't give people
Oh, I
that
am.
much energy.
I am the queen of block and delete.
I don't block because I'll tell you this, and I had to tell a coworker this. I don't block people because my ignore game is strong. Block is too easy, and I'm not gonna give you the power because I know when people block me, I laugh and
I
say,
laugh at- it's
"You mean
funny
to tell
to
I
me.
get under your skin that much that you had to block me?"
See?
So ignoring hurts people more
It does.
because they know you see me calling, you see me texting, you just gonna ignore me. That hurts worse than
And,
blocking.
and you have an iPhone.
I do.
Leave your red receipts on
I'm not.
too.
Oh,
Yeah.
y'all petty.
Yes, I
Okay,
definitely leave my
okay.
red receipts on so that
It's called my fallback game is solid.
See, mine is I'm so good at it that you don't exist to me anymore. So it's like it's over. It's completely over. So
But-
I don't want to see your number come
Right.
up on my
but
phone.
If you block them, that tells them, oh, I'm
Shit.
that hard to get over that you had to make sure you
Or
didn't see it.
that you're
It's
not-
all mind sight.
or blocking shows that you're not strong enough that if I call you'll
that
answer.
part. That part.
No, I just don't want to
Yes.
be bothered.
Yes.
That's
Well, you
it.
know, but when you put your foot down, like I've never used the block feature on my phone, and I've never had any problems with anybody contacting me that I told me I don't want to I told I don't want to contact
Oh, I got some people.
Because when they know
said, "I
you
got
like this with it,
I got some people that
solid.
they don't know how to honor boundaries.
Oh, them
well,
people
you know,
there
LaTasha,
are.
you can't put it on everybody like that. But speaking of,
It is what it is.
ain't nothing you can do about it. Gene Pool.
You know, sometimes you're just born with it. You know,
Maybe I'm born with it.
maybe you're not. You know, what can you do?
Well, speaking of, well, I just want to say that that's a great thing that you're doing things with young women.
Yes, in the community,
you.
we need
Thank
more
you.
people like
Definitely
you.
need it,
Definitely,
especially with
definitely.
where social media is now steering them in the wrong direction. And that's for the ones that are not strong-minded enough to say, I don't have to do that to fit in, or I don't
Agreed.
have to be like this. I'm not a housewife. I'm not on reality TV. My reality is this, and what am I going to do with it?
Well, we got a lot of people out here just doing it for the gram. That's what they say. For the gram, for Snapchat, whatever it is that they're doing now.
Things out there to do that they're wrong.
And just for the attention.
Definitely. It's pretty sad. So speaking of social, there's a video that has gone viral. This situation happened a couple of days ago where there was an older lady at the Maxwell Polish stand.
Here in
Right
Chicago.
here in Chicago off of the expressway. It's a place where, for those of you all who don't live in Chicago, it's a place where a lot of people can go late night after the club or whatever. You're hungry, get some good fries, Polishes. It's not really expensive.
But it's
and
good.
It's good.
really good.
It's
like you
definitely
can
good.
smell it while you're driving on
And they're
the
open
expressway.
24/7.
Yeah, if you come to
24/7.
Chicago, definitely go to Maxwell.
Go to a Maxwell's.
Definitely.
Yes, there are several, but this
They have
particular
mild
one
sauce too.
is one of the originals, I guess. You because it was when it was Jewtown.
Yeah.
It was in
Yes.
Jewtown.
Yep.
Wait, I'm sorry. You said they have mouse sauce down there?
Well, some of the Maxwell, the one on
Is it
79th,
good for us?
the one on 79th and Stony has very. So the video shows an older lady. I guess she's standing in line. I don't know if she ordered yet or she's waiting on her food, but regardless of the point, there are 5 young women who clearly are coming from a party or a club. You can tell they've been drinking excessively. And they're just, now mind you, they're not being ignorant. They're just having fun, dancing. And, you know, there's guys out there, so they're probably showing out for the guys or whatever. And one of the young ladies walks up to the lady. Now, mind you, this lady is not older like 80. She's just older, maybe like
50.
late 40s, early 50s.
Older than
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, older
Older
than
than them. Yes, probably she could
Taller,
be probably
a
their
Their
little
mother.
mother.
heavier, right? So one of the girls, she just goes up on her and she's just dancing.
Oh, that's what happened. I was trying to figure
Yes,
out.
that's what
Okay.
happened. She went down and she was
started-
just
started
dancing.
on it,
Okay.
Went down.
Yes.
So mind you, we don't know what happened prior to the video, so we can't speculate that. But it just, you know, the girls are just having fun, and she danced on the lady, and clearly the lady was irritated by it. She grabbed the girl by her head and like picked her up off her feet. She was like up on the counter, and she's choking her. So
Yeah.
the other 4 young ladies that's with her, they're like, hold on, you got my friend messed up. So now, mind you, again, the lady's way bigger than the young lady.
Okay.
Oh, way bigger.
And
She's like Shrek.
Did you say Shrek?
I apologize. Whoever's grandma, mama, I apologize. She don't look like Shrek.
It was
I think
Shrekish.
she's big like-
But
Okay.
She wasn't a small fry.
she wasn't. And you could tell she used to get down. Like she probably was an SOS back in her day.
Yes.
Y'all
Like,
crazy.
or a princess or something. Like she you could tell she didn't play no games. She
been
probably
around.
got up
She
with
been
the
through some
best
stuff.
stuff.
Yeah,
She
back in
probably,
her
like,
heyday.
fight her husbands and boyfriends. She probably fight every
She
man
like she ready.
date. She looked like she stayed
Back in her
ready.
heyday, she had all wins, no losses.
Right. She be in the streets like, I don't need no pistol. Bring it on, sucker. Like,
Bring it on, sucker.
she's that old. She definitely said sucker.
Bring it on, sucker.
Bring it on, sucker. You fish-eyed fool. But no, she's not that old. But she's definitely sucker old. But needless to say, she chokes the young lady, lifts off her feet. So the girl's friends, they go crazy. Like, oh, look at off my friend.
Oh, they went
beat the
in.
lady in the head. She falls to the ground.
Yes.
So a lot of people had issues saying that the guys who were there didn't step in. But if you listen to the video, you hear them like, no, we can't let this happen. No, no,
Right.
no. Then after a while, when the guys see the situation to the point where they can step in, they step in. And now these females are throwing things.
Yes.
Yeah. I
One
saw.
of them even ran up from behind and like cracked her in the head with a bottle, busted a bottle on her head. I'm pretty
Terrible.
sure she had to go to the hospital.
I'm sure she
Yeah,
needed
yeah.
stitches.
Yeah. So, what is your perspective of that video? Like your full
Do you think?
opinion?
Do you think that she started it?
So I was trying to figure out what happened because when I don't even usually watch these videos.
I don't
told you,
either.
had
But
the
I had to
video-
watch it so that we can talk about
Right,
it.
that's exactly what happened. So I've had the video sitting in my text messages for a couple of days. I didn't look at it until today. And when I saw it, I was really trying to understand what happened. Like, how did this even start? You know, people talk too much sometimes, and other people not with it. You stop talking to me. So I wasn't really sure what happened, but I feel like the situation got out of control real quick.
Oh, really?
Real quick.
It went from 0 to 100.
Yeah, and I could see, you know, you with your girls, you out. If somebody choke up one of your girls,
And
you might jump in this fight.
And you all probably been
There's no
drinking
mic.
and
Yeah.
something else, you know.
I mean, that's what you're supposed to do. That's you can't let your girl stand there and get beat up,
And get choked.
get choked.
Because she had her hands around that girl's neck.
Yeah, she
like
got-
lifted
she
her
Up like,
up.
she was like, they
Do it
came like,
again.
"Are you?"
Yes. That's
Can't
Ryu.
deal. I cannot deal.
That's Ryu from Street Fighter.
So I can't say that they was totally wrong for jumping in to help their friend, but the bottle throwing and all that stuff was a
That
bit
was-
excessive
yeah,
after
it
it
was
was over. And whoever was doing the videotaping. I always feel some type of way about the videotaping person. Like,
yes. Like, why are you not helping?
that's
Why
what
are
you
you
gonna take your
videoing?
time to do.
I
Yeah.
have mixed emotions about videotaping. A part of me says, get in there and do something. Then the other part of me says, that video is going to be good in court.
For evidence.
Well, wait, because didn't we just have a situation with one of these rappers over in Sweden and he had some video that he thought was going to be
A$AP
good?
Rocky?
Yeah, and it didn't work in his favor.
Yeah, that's because what I read was a Swedish person put this in the game's comments when he posted a post about freeing A$AP Rocky. They said over in Sweden, the way the laws are is it's basically if you and I had an altercation and you slapped the
Mess.
fruit snacks out of me
Fruit snacks.
and I slapped the
Dog
whole
mess.
79th Street from east to west out of you.
The mouse sauce. Out of me.
I slapped the mouse sauce. Yeah, that's more intense than fruit snacks.
Yeah. Real mad about that.
I'm gonna go to jail even though you hit me first because in Sweden the law is you can't hit a person harder than they hit you. The battle has to be equal.
It has to be the same amount of force. How you can measure that in the heat of the moment, I don't know.
But they shouldn't have hit me. I can't help it that I'm stronger than them or I'm more
Exactly.
powerful than them.
Exactly. And I watched the videos. Those guys were clearly harassing them. And they
Yeah.
recorded it for those purposes.
Yeah.
But the fact that the people who were harassing got dog walked, he sat in jail.
That's terrible.
They mad.
That's
They
terrible.
bit off more than they
Don't
could chew.
get mad because my whoop ass game is better than yours.
Hey,
Oh.
see?
Get in the gym. Eat your Wheaties.
Jump in the
They
Now-
gym.
have Wheaties in Sweden.
I have
Is
a,
Wheaties still a thing?
It
Yes.
is.
Oh, okay.
Serena just made it on the Wheaties box a couple of months ago.
Oh, check that out.
Now,
Yes.
I have a question for both of you ladies, and I want both of you all to answer it. From the beginning of that video that's taped when the girl was dancing on her, LaTasha, what would you have done different?
As who? As the lady?
As the lady she came and was dancing on, yes.
I probably wouldn't have grabbed the girl up and choked her up. I'm guessing this lady must have already been agitated. I don't know if it was something before that. I definitely would have pushed her off me. Like, get up off me. What you doing? That's where I would have went with it. I wouldn't have choked her up. It would have had to escalate to that point.
Rashida?
Well, I'm gonna say I'm so silly. I'd have had a dance
You'd
battle
dance with her.
See, and that's my answer. I would have been like, okay,
like, oh,
hey. It would have turned into, if it was
just
me.
don't smack my butt because I don't do the girl on
Right.
girl stuff.
Don't
but
be trying to like, but we can, I would like, hey,
See?
that's just me.
But
I'm-
you friendly.
But
I'm not
we're,
friendly.
but we're social butterflies
Right,
like that. So that's
exactly.
fun. And I don't think the girl meant any harm. I think she was just being silly.
But you gotta know
But
who
you don't
playing
know who
with.
you messing
But
with.
here's the
True.
other
That's
thing.
true.
Here's the other thing too. This was my thought on it. First of all, even though that lady, a lot of people are saying she may have had a bad day. That's fine. Everybody has a bad day. But you choose your battles wisely. And
Exactly.
she's too damn old not to know how
She
to
should
choose
know
her
better.
battles. First of all,
It's a group of them.
it's
Yeah.
5 of them.
And
I
if-
don't care what size they are.
I guess
There's
she thought she
5
could
of them.
handle it.
And she, evidently she could.
But it didn't even look like she was really handling it in the video.
She was at first.
At first with the
Until
one, until the other 4
they,
came.
Yeah.
Until they was like, oh no, we come as one, we fight as one.
Right.
And then, like I said, the girl was so little.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
So
was
that
tiny.
lady could have manhandled her if she wanted to. Her friends was like, oh no,
If
lady,
her-
not tonight.
If that girl's friends wasn't there, that lady would have probably choked the mess out of that girl.
I wonder did she tell this girl to stop beforehand? Because that's just a bit excessive.
so, what,
And that's the thing, because you don't see the begin, like
Right.
before the person started
Yeah.
recording, or you don't know what they edited out or
Right.
whatever.
Right.
But from what I saw, the girl was smiling and was like, "Hey," and that
Having
lady
a
just
good
was like,
time.
"Ugh."
so the thing is, even though you're having a bad day, it's not like the girl was saying vulgar things to her. She wasn't picking a fight. She was just having a
Being
good time,
silly.
being
But y'all know-
silly.
But she
and
picked the
dancing.
wrong one
it
that
could
night.
be so many things
No,
behind
she
that.
picked the wrong one that night.
picked-
And
oh, the
she
lady.
didn't want to end up in the emergency room.
She
But it could be
did.
so many things. Think about people are homophobic, all kind of stuff. Like you said, don't touch my booty. She might not
I
have wanted no
wouldn't
girl
say-
just all up on her.
Now I agree. I'm not homophobic.
But people
I mean, I
are.
have my own beliefs, but there are ways to do things. Perfect example.
Yeah.
We just celebrated Chicago Carnival this weekend, and there are a lot of girls. Like when my daughter's in her costume, there are a lot of ladies that will come up behind her and she has a big behind, so they want to smack her, and she'll just it irritates her, but she'll just dance and move over to
And
the
move,
side or
yeah.
over.
Yeah.
That'll let people know, okay, she's not with that. Let
Hopefully.
me stop.
Right.
Right. All the lady had to do was say, just don't dance something.
Yeah, that's why I'm wondering, did she say something
Right.
first? Like, did we see the second or third attempt for her to
See
stop?
that,
or-
and that's the thing.
Yeah.
We don't know, because I didn't even see the video. I saw people posting about it. Like if that was my grandma, I would have hurt those
Yeah.
girls. But when I saw the video, I'm like,
Your perspective changed.
my perspective changed. That's why I'm not a follower. I don't
You
go
have to
off
see
what
for
everybody else
yourself.
said. I have to see for
You have to
myself.
see for
And
yourself.
for me, just with her dancing and she was smiling, I would have been like, okay, I'm not having a good day, and I'm sure the girl was like, oh, she probably would have been like, okay, but it would have
somebody else.
exactly,
And
but-
then they were. You can tell they were intoxicated.
Yeah, they look like they came from a birthday party or
So
something.
people who are intoxicated aren't that coherent.
no.
So it's like at this point, I don't care how old you are. It's like talking to a kid. A kid is not gonna stop when they're having fun.
Yeah.
True that.
But so what do you feel about the guys? Now this is what made me watch the video, because I saw people posting saying, I'm so tired of men standing around not doing anything.
I
And then
think
there
the
were
guys
people saying
did
that,
fine in the video to me.
Like shout out to Dion, the iPhone surgeon. He did a live video, and I love the things that he said on his live.
Oh, I
which
have
is
to
true.
watch it.
Although they are men, we used to bounce. Let me tell you, 9 out of 10 fights in a club
Start from the
because
women.
of women.
Yes.
It could be men,
Oh, I
but
can
it
believe
start
that.
because
Yes.
they start
Because
because
of the women.
And women are very aggressive when like they said, they were throwing things. even though these are men, they still have families to go home to at night.
True.
What if one of them did something and the guy got slashed and now his neck is slashed and he's dead? You know, and I like, you know, well, how did you feel about the guy stepping in when you watched the video?
So I don't think they did wrong this time. You know, I did see them step in. I did see them try to intervene. At first, it looks like they was watching. Now, if I hadn't have saw them get in and you could just hear them all that chatter in the background, then I would have felt some type of way. Because not just because they're men, people. I feel like if you see something going on, somebody in distress, and you can help, get in there and help. Don't get your phone out and videotape it.
And then another thing with men is they have to be very careful of what they do, because if they would have took one of those girls and tossed them, he'll be in trouble. If one of them would have probably hit one of the girls to get her to stop, they'll be in huge trouble. Not as much as those women. So men have to be very careful how they handle situations like that, because it'll be a heavier offense for them.
Not only that, just simply grabbing somebody. He touched my breast. He touched my
it could go bad.
Because doing security,
harassment.
Because doing security, we've had those problems when we used to bounce at Adriana's. You know, women get thrown, men are grabbed them. He squeezed my arm too tight. I'm a woman. Now it's a problem, you know, so they have to be, and the men were like, looking at the video, I took it as they were being very careful how they handled the women, like breaking it up, because I get it. The police gonna lock you up first.
Yeah, you gotta protect yourself. CYA.
Yeah,
and then like you
CYA
said,
definitely.
And then especially when you saw stuff flying, it was like
okay, like wait,
you know, all it takes is for somebody to that thing can hit somebody in the head the wrong way and it's over.
Glass shatter on somebody's eye, all kind of stuff.
Or this is actually a great segue into our next topic. What if the young lady she choked had her carry concealed and shot her? I'm gonna say this: when that lady choked her and she shot that lady, she would have had every right. She would have had every right in the world.
So y'all think she would have been able to get off?
I took the class.
The fact that she choked her, yes.
Mine with me.
I guess choking is that's near death, right?
Like she had both hands around her neck and lifted that girl up. If she would have
reached in somewhere,
she would have got off. Yeah,
she'd have got off. The NRA would have covered her 100%.
Well, see, that's another reason why you better be careful who you playing with, because this concealing carry is real.
Or not only that, you have to be like that. Goes back to choosing your battles wisely.
Yeah,
like I said, that girl, she wasn't in her face like.
She was just dancing.
So she wasn't being aggressive with her.
She just went down and was dancing like
a good time.
All the lady had to say was, "Can you please not dance on me?"
I'm not feeling
now,
good
if the girl would have snapped back, okay. Then she choked her. Okay.
Now it's self-defense for you. But if the girl would have shot her, that'd have been self-defense, because the judge would have just said, "But when she danced on you, you weren't in harm's way."
Yeah, the dancing is definitely not in harm's way.
It wasn't anything. Yeah, that girl definitely could have.
That conceal and carry, you definitely got to be careful out here, because there are a lot of people that have that and don't know, and really don't know how to handle it. You know, emotions and firearms, they don't mix.
And you know, it's bad when I had a headlight out a couple of months ago and I got pulled over by CPD. And the officer asked me, he said, "Do you have your conceal and carry?" And I was like, "No." He said, "You need to get it ASAP."
Oh, wow.
Like officers are telling women, get your conceal and carry.
It's dangerous out here.
For you to have a headlight out, and that's the question that
like,
he asked.
no ticket, he gave me a warning, but told me 3 times, get your conceal and carry ASAP.
Well, let me ask you this: do you have yours?
I do not.
Tisk.
See, you might be right. You might be on to something, but I'm not really a guns person.
Now, are you for or against conceal and carry?
I'm for it. I'm for it. I feel like out here, especially in Chicago, they got it. You know what I mean? You got to arm yourself. But
she said they got it.
Most people have it.
I think Chicago waited too long.
Right, that's the point.
My personal opinion, I think Chicago waited entirely too long.
I agree 1,000%.
Because majority of states that, like Texas, those states that have, they don't have conceal and carry. You have theirs is
open carry.
Open carry.
Yeah.
Like, you have to show that you have it, which to me makes sense, because I think people will be like, let me not mess with you.
Maybe.
But what Texas did, when they saw their crime rate rising, they got open and carry really quick. For a year, the crime went up, but then right after that, it plummeted right back down, and it's been down since.
So you think that is because of the gun laws?
Definitely.
Because of the open and carry, yes.
I did the research, and I don't speak on anything. I haven't done any homework or my own research on. And the research that I did, the states that have it, their crime rates are way lower than what they were before they had it. And that's why I said Illinois waited entirely
too long.
They waited till things got like way out of hand. But honestly, back to research and stuff, our crime isn't even half of what it was in the 90s. People think it's worse, but that's because social media,
it's straight in your face.
And they show more stories, but that's for gentrification. That's a whole nother show though.
Oh boy.
But yeah, it's strategy. You're a strategist, girl. You understand strategy.
You know, I definitely know strategy. It's somebody always thinking. It's a plan.
But yeah, both of you ladies need to get your concealed carry, because
I'm getting mine.
A range day. Matter of fact, my boyfriend's sitting right behind me.
Oh, you got it with you.
Never leave home without it. I would grab that before I grab my money and my cards.
Or your cell phone.
Or my cell phone. Oh, there have been times, my phone. But I got old boys sitting right there.
So yours is phone, your buddy, wallet, keys. Let's go.
No, it's buddy, phone, wallet, keys.
Let's go. Okay. Priorities.
What's so funny is one night I was in the gas station about a month ago. I think I told Dalila this story.
Oh my goodness.
So I'm in the gas station.
Y'all not ready.
And you know, a lot of guys being out there, that doesn't scare me. It's just that it was a lot of loud talking, and you know, being that I used to bounce, I can tell when something's about to go down.
Oh yeah.
So I forget, the windows were down because it was hot, and my daughter and I were listening to music. So before I got out the car, I said, oh man, it looked like something about to go on. So I had forgot to put one, because usually as soon as I walk out the house, I put it in the chamber. Because with concealed carry, you can have a full clip and you can walk around with it hot. Hot meaning there's one in the chamber ready to go, in case you need it. So I usually when I walk out the house, before I pull off, hot and ready to go. When I get in the house, I take it out because of safety precautions in the house. I never have one in the chamber. I leave the clip in case somebody comes in, but I don't have one in the chamber because we have small kids.
I never knew you were so smart, but go ahead.
Oh, I'm intelligent, honey. This ponytail.
You didn't know that?
For any reason.
You've known her whole life.
Since conception, I never knew she was that smart.
Learn something new every day.
Every day. So we're in the gas station, and we had just left. I forgot. So as soon as that happened, I was just, and I forgot that the sound is so loud. Like literally, if you're standing outside of the door, you can hear me get it ready when you slide it back. Yeah. So I got out so as soon as I did it, my daughter starts laughing. I said, what? I look up, and all the guys got quiet, and they just look.
Oh, they probably like it.
So when I got out the car and I'm walking in the gas station, one of the guys was like, dang, mama, you ain't playing no games. What's that, a 40 cal? What, a 357 special? I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. He's like, man, we heard that. I said, oh, that was the radio. He said, baby, I've been playing radios my whole life.
Can't fool him.
At all. They know that sound.
Yeah, they ready.
So when I walked out, he was like, so what was that? I was like, it wasn't nothing major. Y'all have a good night. But at least I know when they see me again, they'll be like,
they
hey,
know.
Oh, girl, got
they
it.
Know.
So how do you all feel about the current gun laws?
I love them.
Explain that, please.
Yes. The reason that I love them, because now it's not just the goofballs out here with them. I can protect myself. Carjackings have gone back up. It's ridiculous. Like, it's like somebody was like, let's have Throwback Thursday and start carjacking people again.
That's because the dope game has changed. It's horrible.
Definitely. So
now they
people are
cracking
doing
cars.
all kind of carjacking, robbing people. Oh, not only that, the number of women who keep coming up missing and bodies found. And they're found deceased and
it's
things
ridiculous.
like that. So I advocate to everybody, hey, go get your concealed carry. Go get your concealed carry. You scared of guns? So what? Go get it. Because the people out here are not scared to use them.
But okay, so you go get your gun, you go get your concealed carry, you get your gun. But if you don't know what you're doing and you got this gun, even though you got your concealed carry, that's still dangerous too.
But that's why you go to
To
classes.
practice,
They have
learn.
classes. You go to the range. Like there are times I literally, like when people are bored, they watch TV. I play with my gun.
Your sister a little different.
I mean,
Well, I've carried guns before.
I mean, I'm the
concealed
same.
carry
I've-
law.
You play with your gun? Y'all just sit at home and play with guns?
well,
You in the church? Tell the truth.
well, when
Oh, okay.
when I had a gun, yes, I don't have one anymore, but I have to get another one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So y'all ready? Better not come through your front
I
door.
like big guns. I don't like them little 22.
I don't have a
guns.
22.
You got a real gun.
Oh, I got something that's gonna put. It's
Like,
gonna put a hole in you.
Like the next one I get, I'm gonna need either a 40 cal or a 45.
Girl, I'm
Now,
scared.
I will say this: I'm not quick. So, what a lot of people don't understand about concealed carry, and this is why I tell everybody, take the class
Yes.
and get licensed.
Okay.
Because there's more to it than just shooting somebody because
Exactly.
you feel threatened.
You have to know.
And that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Fear,
Like-
emotions. Yeah.
Like say right now, say you sitting in this chair right here watching TV at home, and you see a guy in your house. You can't just shoot him because he's in your house.
Right.
Okay.
He has to be doing something where you feel like your life is threatened.
Right.
Him being in your house uninvited is not enough.
No,
Nope.
because when I took my class, the
Nope, not
instructor,
at all.
he was amazing. There are so many stories where people are in somebody's house and they're sleepwalking.
Okay.
Exactly.
They're sleepwalking. So now you just killed somebody
And they
who's
was
either
sleepwalking.
or they have Alzheimer's,
Or they have psych issues.
psych issues.
But
Right.
you feel in danger. If somebody came in your house, don't you feel danger?
Well, no, because there were one of the stories. The guy walked in this guy's house, and he's sitting there watching him. And he walked through his back patio and went to the kitchen, fixed the sandwich, and sat down on the couch in front of the TV. He wasn't going to harm him, but what happened was he was sleepwalking, and he lived next door, and their houses are made identically
So he
the
thought he
same.
was
so
home.
he thought he was at home.
So I did hear a story similar to that.
That
I think with
happened
a
to my
high schooler
coworker.
or something like that. Yeah.
A
went
lady
into the
came in their
wrong
house.
Yeah.
So now, if somebody's coming through your window, you have to at least be like, "Hey, I see you. Get away from my window." Now,
What
if he
about
just if he just keeps coming, then it's all right.
That's the difference.
Yeah,
What about your
blow
car
your
though?
muffin cap black blue.
I've had situations where at least 3 times I'm sitting in my car parked and somebody opens my door thinking I'm Uber.
See, and that happens a lot. I've done
Yeah.
that before.
I have
I'm
too.
sorry, I thought you.
You
Yeah.
didn't read the
But
Uber app tells
I
you?
usually read the plates. I'm like,
Yeah, I'm good with that, but I've had this happen a couple
does this face
times.
match?
Yes. And another thing is, like, if someone's in your house and you say, "Hey, who is that?" and they're running out, you cannot
can't
shoot
shoot
them.
Because they're running
That's
away
not
from
self-defense.
That's not self-defense.
People running away.
It's not
It's not
self-defense.
self-defense.
That's good
You will go to jail. But
You
like
will go to jail.
now, when people do the conceal and carry, if the instructor feels that you're a person, because like when people ask questions, like I did the security class, I did the armed and unarmed, and when you do the armed class, it was people like, well, what if, and the person doing the class has the right to deny you and not send your stuff to the state.
That's
like,
good.
like this person,
They're not ready.
they don't need a gun because they'll just shoot any and everybody. Nope, not at all.
Do you have a medicinal weed card?
No, I do not.
You know you can get one for your migraine.
So we just had this conversation in my house the other day about me getting medicinal weed. You know, I got that 24-year-old daughter, and she's just an advocate of CBD.
I
And
love edibles. Let me tell you.
I'm so scared to get high.
Oh.
I've never ever been
We're gonna
high.
get high, and we're gonna
Do
get
you
your
drink?
concealed carry.
I do drink.
You've been-
So wait, I'm gonna
Have
get
you ever
high
been-
and get my concealed.
Well, no.
Have
We're
you-
gonna get high first, and then when it goes down, then you're gonna
But-
take the class, and we're gonna go to the range.
Have you ever
change me.
Have you ever been
I just want
tipsy?
you to experience
But
life.
have you ever been tipsy or drunk?
I have definitely been drunk
You've been
before.
high before.
That's
yeah, and
how-
I didn't enjoy that. I don't know why.
But okay, so if you didn't enjoy the liquor high, I'm gonna tell you from what I heard.
What you heard?
Not that I know.
Your research.
From what I heard, the marijuana high is a different high. I would, from what people tell me. No, I'm
She
gonna
doesn't
say.
indulge in a lot of the things that I do.
Well, so I've eaten edibles maybe 4 times. I enjoy that high.
Multiply that by 100.
I enjoy that high better than liquor. I'll say that.
Better than liquor.
It's a
Now,
different kind of high.
have
It's
you
more
ever-
relaxed, laid back. It's like a wine high.
No. Have you
It's
ever
actually
smoked-
better than the
Have you
wine.
ever smoked weed?
I've never smoked anything.
Smoking weed and edibles are two totally different highs.
Somebody in the audience shaking their head.
She's
They,
high five.
Yeah.
They are two totally different
They are
highs.
Okay.
two different highs.
I would prefer a